Okay folks, welcome back to another video of mine. In this video I'm going to show you some of the stuff that I have sold in the last 90 days that sold for $100 or more and so forth. So let's get right into it. This first item, I'm going to go from the lower to the highest in this video and so forth like that. So this first item right here, this is like a hair removal. It's a vintage kind. It used to be sold at Walmart. I have sold this brand before, but it was used. If you find it new in a package, you can get over $100 for it. And so I paid $12 for this from a thrift store and sold it for $119 on September the 9th. This right here came from a bag of golf clubs that I got from the thrift store for $25. I got this set right here, and I got two other clubs. They were drivers. One of them I already sold, and I got one still posted in the bag sold already too. But this for the set right here, I got $120. I have kind of strayed away from getting these hard shell travel golf cases because the shipping cost has gone extremely high, FedEx, UPS. But this one right here was different. The top part of it actually comes off, and so you can condense it and make it less of a footprint in the box as far as cubic feet and so forth. So I was able to ship this one, and fortunately for me as well, it went close. And so I sold it for $127.49. I paid $10 for it. This right here, the first time I ever messed with one of these, this one right here was new. So it's a vintage doorbell chime. And a lot of these sell real great, especially the ones that got fancy designs to them and so forth. And so I paid $7 for this from the thrift store and was able to flip it for $134.99. This right here I got from the bins. They sell like a lot of Amazon returns. And so I get a lot of great items from there at low prices. I usually go on now I'm going the first day. I don't go on the second day. I usually go on the third day on a Sunday, and I usually go on a Monday and stuff like that. And if I see I want to go back, then I go back Tuesday. But they run the bins from Friday all the way up until Wednesday. Thursday they restock them and stuff like that. But I got this chemical right here, insecticide. Usually a lot of the insecticides sell real great. Somebody bought 4 of them for $179.80. I paid $4 each for them. This right here I got from a thrift store. They had 50% off sale going on. And so it's a Sony home theater system. I'm more of your older type and everything, but it still sells real well. It's 3D, Blu-ray, DVD player. So I was able to sell it for $150. I actually took an offer on it for $150. I paid $20 for it. It didn't even cost a lot to pack it up and ship it and everything. You can also see in the picture where I got a monitor up there. And I always show in my pictures on eBay with if it's like DVD players, VHS players, I always show them playing and so forth, so they can see that they work. This right here is a bread maker. I have sold a lot of bread makers over the last few years, and this brand right here not only does make great bread makers, but also make great rice cookers as well. So I have sold both of them. But I sold this particular model right here, and this person brought another one for me too as well. I paid $15 for it, and they bought it for $152.99. This right here is a skateboard. I have sold like a couple other skateboards before, but I too much don't pick them up unless they're unique. And this one's very unique. Never sold one like it before. Not only does it have the 4 wheels, but it also has 2 wheels in the middle. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I'm not a skateboard person, but I knew when I see the soles on eBay to get it. And so I paid $13 for it and sold for $152.99. This right here is an instant water dispenser. You put up under your sink for your faucet in the kitchen, whatever, or your IV and stuff like that. So I paid $13 for it. It was brand new in the box and sold for $152.99. This right here, I knew when I was buying it that I was taking a gamble on it, that it might not work and so forth. And well, I looked up the comps on it and stuff like that. I knew that working is so real pretty good, over $200. But since it had the box to it, it had 2 new filters with it and stuff like that, I went and took a gamble with it, and it didn't work. It powered on and everything, but I could not get it to work properly. And so I put it up for parts and repair. I paid $65 for it and so forth. Finally took an offer for $169.95, and that was pretty close to what I was asking for. I think I was asking $189 or something like that for it. Not working. So a lot of times you can get these items. Sometimes you might just pull off parts off them and sell them. But I decided to sell the whole thing to hurry and move it quicker. I had got these from the bins as well. These are backpacks. And so I had looked the brand up when I was at the bins, and I seen that there's a lot of them up there and nobody was getting them. And so I went on and grabbed all the ones that I could find and so forth, and I had been selling them over time. This person brought me out of the last ones I had, which is 8 of them, for $168. This I usually don't sell like animal dog crates, nothing like that. But this one I knew was unique when I seen it. It was propped up, sitting up in Goodwill. And I knew it looked like it folded down, so I knew it must do that. So I looked it up, found the brand name on it, on the latch, and I seen that they sold pretty good. And so I picked it up for $25, and I sold it for $179.99. This right here goes to one of them, like adult tricycle type bikes. I forgot exactly what to call them. Street Strider. That's the name right there. And this right here, so you can use it inside your home. So I picked it up for $30 and sold for $195.49. You can use it as an exercise bike in your home. So that was a pretty good deal. And this right here is a pair of speakers. I could not get them to connect to my Wi-Fi. I've never seen it before. I was so mad because I really wanted to hear how they sound. I knew they had a beautiful sound to them, just by the price that they sold for. I paid $16 for this pair from Goodwill and sold them for $200. This right here is this amplifier. I have sold a few amplifiers over the time for great prices. And I don't pick them up unless they sell real good. And this one here worked it pretty good. And I was able to sell it for $199.99. This amplifier right here is another one. Oh man, this one sounded so awesome. A lot of power to it and stuff like that. And I got a video of it playing and so forth. I paid $16 for it and sold for $212.50. I think I picked this up from Goodwill as well. This right here goes to the Total Gym Trainer system. This is the bike part and so forth. I actually passed this up in the thrift store a few times, not paying much attention to it, and I decided to go in and look it up. And I was surprised at what they sold for. And the $220 I sold mine for was a discount price. You can get way more for that if you want to sit on and wait. But I wanted to push mine, and you have to partially disassemble it so you can condense it to ship. But for the most part, it was easy to do that and everything. And so I was glad for that. I had got these as soon as, this is a Salvation Army, as soon as they must have put them out. And I was walking into the store, and it was actually 2 of them together. And both of them it was 2 chargers, and both of them had batteries with them, and both batteries were good. And so I sold this one by itself. I paid $25 for both of them. They were taped together. And this one right here, I paid $12.54, split the cost between from the $25 to $49.99 and stuff like that. And that was an awesome, awesome, great deal. And this is what the whole video was about. This is this lamp, Monkey Bellhop Double Bamboo Lamp. I have sold one of these before. The one I sold before had the lampshades to it and everything. It had like a wicker lampshades to it. I think I sold that one for $250. And this one here I took an offer on as well. You'll see them on eBay. Everybody got them price high, $600, $700 and stuff like that. But I had mine price high, but over time I dropped the price down. Somebody finally offered me $300. I took it since I was only $20 in. I got positive feedback on it, and the lady was extremely excited and happy to get it and so forth. Okay, so that's all I got for right now on my souls. Things that sold for over $100 on the last 90 days and so forth. Most of my sales come from items that sell for under $100. I sell over $300 every month. 300 items every month and stuff like that. And I do anywhere from $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Extremely good month, I do over 11,000 and so forth. All right, folks. This is Electronics Plus, and I'll talk to y'all later. My name is Marvin. All right, peace.